Titancraft. Oh, I'm glad I recorded that. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 12 of Titancraft, which is Tango Tech's Patreon pay-to-play server. Sorry guys, this got me tickled this morning. If you'd like to join this community, I'll have a link in the description below. Also, come follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to see some of the shenanigans we get up to sometimes in my live stream, and there'll be a link in that in the description as well. But yeah, we've been. There was a theory that every time I logged in and out, that one of the patrons always fell to the death. So I logged out and logged back in, and yeah, she did again. Got me cracking up already. Oh, this server. But anyways, what we're going to get up to today is we're going to get into the bee farm. And also, this thing, I can't stand it. Anita, you win. Anita's something else too, boy, I tell you what. A bunch of characters on this server, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But for this little checker blue pattern, I got an elegant solution for this. Hopefully this will work. I'll have to keep an eye on it so I don't burn the whole server down. I might have to lower that one block. But anyways, the bees. Let's get into the bees. We're gonna do the auto bee farm, and I'm gonna put the bees up here. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm just gonna like make a cave, kind of almost like I did last season. I mean, it worked really well. I don't see a reason to change it. You know, if something works, then don't change it. But this is going to make the process of making the honey blocks so much easier. And there's Anita. Oh, there we go. And there we go. The destruction has begun. But these guys today, Lord. Welcome to episode 12. Where I just laughed the whole episode. But anyways, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the storage in the bottom. I'm gonna make another path down here. I go down. I have to mine down like another 4 blocks, but I have to tear it down like I did with that little section for our for last episode when we did the carrot and potato farm. But I want the storage area underneath, so I'm going to make a little path coming around and underneath and have it kind of hook up back behind here, because this is just going to be all water. I do have a plan to put something in here, which is going to hopefully make sense of all the blackstone tentacles that we've been making. Like I said, I have a plan for this base. It's just taken me a while to get to it. Oh, all the deaths is amazing. They're like trolley deaths too. That's what's the best part. There's somebody I gotta say hi to. But yeah, I might get to a side job in this episode, and I might not. I'm having trouble getting a hold of a guy, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, but yeah, like the bees are gonna be up top, and the storage is gonna be on the bottom, and I'll build one of the pods with you guys. Let me go. I'll run up here and show you guys real quick. Glad I made these staircases now. It's easy to get up and down over here. But like I said, we're gonna put the super smelter over here eventually. I have a plan for the fuel too. These are pretty simple to make, really. I'll build a couple of these guys with you on camera. They're, like I said, they're really easy. I'll have to take the bees out at night. I'll have to get rid of these 2 bees. I'll just put another hive in there as well, I guess, just to get rid of the extra 2 bees. But yeah, we're gonna detail all this out in the middle too. We're just gonna get this whole area ready to go. That way, I don't have to worry about it when we do the other farms. But yeah, that's the plan for this episode: is the bee farm, storage, and maybe a side job. We'll see what happens. Alright, just a little progress update. Also, I was going to build some of these pods with you, and I built a couple more just to kind of get familiar with it. But I dug out a little bit more here so I could understand where everything needs to be. There's a little skelly down there for me to kill later, or probably just leave it alone. Don't need it. But yeah, that's how I want the path to go. I'll show you down here real quick. Haven't dug it all out quite yet, but we're getting there. But the path will wrap around this way, down like here. I still have to landscape all this stuff too. And you know, dig this down, because the collection area is going to be down here. I'll take that dirt. And then it wraps around like so. And sorry about my phone, guys. Now for these things, I'm sure that somebody has come up with this design, same design. This is something that I was just playing around with one time, and I came up with myself. Actually, I remember being quite proud of this last season when I came up with this. Like I said, I'm sure other people have done this design too. But that comparator, it just reads the strength of when the hive is full. It'll shoot out, or it'll use the dispenser here for the bottle or the shears. And we're going to have like 2 shears, because we are going to use some honey blocks. So we'll do some, you know, and plus there's a use for honey now with the next update, but I doubt we're going to get that this season. But we'll do it just in case we do. Well, I might as well. We have enough bees too. But yeah, but all these will have to be connected, you know, with the hopper, and then I'll try to make it as short as possible with all the hoppers connected. Probably just use a hopper clock to dispense them, to throw them down here to the collection sorter. But we'll get to that later. But for now, I was just going to build a couple of these guys with you guys, or a couple of these pods with you guys here. Show you how I did it. The beehive goes, of course, right here where it's empty. I'm not ready to get the beehives out yet. I still need to go up there and see how many extra bees we have, because I still need 2 extra full ones. Oh, shoot. I have to do that sooner rather than later, I think. But we're alright. We're not ready yet. But yeah, it's just 3 up here, and then it goes back 2 down here. And if somebody else has come up with the design, please tell me that as well. My phone's going crazy because I forgot to mute it again. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing hard to figure out. Go ahead and do all the redstone. Missed one there. Of course, one doesn't go there. Where the comparator goes, as you can see from the other ones. I'll throw the comparators in real quick. Now I'll dig these 3 out so I can get it back out of here. Dispenser place facing down, and the hopper to collect them. And just like that, 2 more units are done. I'll get the rest of these pretty much sorted out how I want these things to go. And I really didn't want these things right next to the ground. I couldn't remember how I did it last season exactly, but this will be close enough, and I can sort of hide this stuff here. So we'll do a little enclosure in here as well. But the main thing right now I'm trying to get sorted out is all the redstone on all the water paths and stuff like that. Because we still have to do a bunch of water paths to get all the bottles in here, and that'll be a whole nother thing. Probably just put hoppers on top, and I really don't want to put any more hoppers right now, because I don't want to create as much. I don't want to create any more lag than I need to while I'm building this thing. So let me finish doing this, and I'm going to get the clock in where I want to put it, and then I'll show you guys what I come up with here. Alright guys, and I pretty much built the whole farm. I just got it done. I'll go down there and show you what's going on. It's not really too complicated at all. I've already filled it up with shears and bottles as well. It took a full double chest of bottles, and I'm still going to add a little bit more so we have a little extra to feed the system. But anyways, let's show you what's going on down here. Over here we have the shears, 3 with shears in it. Now I've already kind of tested to make sure this works. I don't know if these lines work yet, but I'm pretty sure they will. The dispenser line, the lines where they dispense, but it shouldn't be a problem. Now there's one thing about this that I'm not really a fan of, and I didn't bring any blocks with me to jump up here. is how this hopper right here that will feed the shears in. I guess at some point it could get locked for a little bit until the beehive empties, which is fine, honestly, because it's not going to happen too often. I don't think often enough to jam up the system. It's something I'll keep an eye on, because I think last season what I did was I fed them from the side. So I guess if this jams up, I will have to change it to the side, but it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, but yes, this hopper is going to lock up every once in a while, but it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think, anyways. Now, these are all filled with bottles because the honey's more important than the honeycomb. At this point in the season, I mean, we can always switch this up, and I just sort them out later, or put an auto sorter down there. Not a big deal. But as for the collection area down here, this is what we're going with for now. This is for the honeycomb. This is going to be for the bottles. We can also store the blocks here, so it's not going to be a problem at all. At least I don't think so. And this is where we feed them automatically. We can automatically feed all these things, so it's amazing. So I'll just throw these 4 in here. And we'll fix this up to where you can't fall into this. Because I've already fallen in a couple times. And it'll also be so I don't miss. Yeah, I guess one of them went in. I don't know. I'll do that. There we go. And then we'll just take these 60 and we'll throw it in here. And eventually these things will all come back all the way back. And I know this works because, like I said, I've already tested it. This line is the shear line is a lot shorter than the bottle line, because the bottle line, first I'll show you the shear line. Shear line, it goes down. It's right underneath this one. I'm not going to go down there. And it comes up. You can see where the wall, where the birch is. It comes up right there. Then it shoots over this way around, and then back down, and back into here. Now the glass was a little longer. These should already be back in here. Yep, all 4 of them are back in here. These are going to take a little bit longer, but not too much longer. They just popped down right there. I saw the bubbles. Let's see. Yep, there they are. They're feeding back in. Now this one goes down underneath this line again, and then it goes over there, and that's where it pops up. And then you can kind of see the line going over there, and then it goes over there, over here. It just rides against this wall over here, and it goes over there, and then it wraps around the top there, like that. I can pop up there and show you better. This is how I've been getting around, just using my riptide. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it'll whip around. It comes in up there on top of that, then it just kind of whips around here. Oh no, it whips around there, stops here, it goes that way and then go down there. And that's kind of like the drop chute where they come out, and then feeds back in. Now for the dispenser lines, like the three honeycomb, they're up there, right there. Those 5 hoppers that collects the honeycombs, and then they'll come down here and in here as well, and these all feed into there. There's a clock up here that will spit them all out. It's right there again, no blocks. Right there, to these clocks, and it's the same on the other side as well. Of course, I fall off of that. Come on. But that's just the little explanation of that. Now, the only thing left I have to do, really, I need to get the bees in. I mean, I can close this up and it would work fine. Like, throw the bees in, close it up, and work fine. But, you know, we want to see the bees. So we're going to make a little glass enclosure up here and just use the light gray. We're going to kind of follow the theme of the base this season. And, you know, we'll have the gray glass to block them in. We'll throw some flowers and some lights. Throw a little light right there. I don't have any torches. I'm probably going to put one right there. But once it's all ready to go, get closed in, I'll throw the bees in. And when I'm putting the bees in, I'll bring you guys back. But I'm going to get this thing kind of encased. And some of this water is going to break, I know, because I'm going to have to move some of these birch blocks. I just put them in there to get the water streams in there, so I know where everything's going to go. But like I said, once I have the bees ready to go put in there, I'll bring you guys back. All right, we're back. But first, we have some business to take care of here. Look who I caught slacking over here. She's laying down on the job. No, she's not. No, she is. No, she's not. No, she is. Look at, she's like looking at me like, what are you doing to me? Oh, neaters. Neaters. But anyway. She must have known that I was messing with her, because she just pinged me. But anyways, let's get these beehives in finally. What do you think? What do you think, guys? I think it's time to turn this sucker on, and then I'll show you what I got going on down here. I want to do it during the day, so hopefully they'll pop out as we're doing it. Let's get rid of rockets, and we'll just run up this way. You guys can kind of see what I did here. Kind of started working the stone here. I'm not gonna work the stone too much over here or on the other side either, because we're gonna put some farms in there. But in this the rest of this episode today, we're gonna finish up this, and I got a side job to do too. And by this, I meant like the water and the stone work. I tried to build it, tried to save me a step, and I couldn't, guys. It just wasn't working for my brain. Oops, just took out a flower on accident. I'm gonna close this up. Where'd that flower go? Is it in my... Oh, it's there. Okay. Let's put it there. It's good enough. But now, get the 3 shears in here. And then we'll just kind of spread the actual hives out a little bit. I had somebody give me a hive, and I honestly remember who it was. Hopefully these guys will pop out of here. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't see why they wouldn't. There they are. I heard a pop. So they'll start gathering stuff up for us here. And these guys are... Whoa. Dang it. I'll have to pick that one back up late. I'm going to pick it up during the night. Gotta be a little bit more careful here. There we go. But one of the biggest reasons why I need to get these guys in here is because I need honey blocks. Look at them all! All the bees! They have such a big area now to fly around in. But these guys are 128 blocks from our villagers over on the other side, so these guys are fine. I could actually put a couple more pods in here if I wanted to. But this is going to be plenty. I'll have to get a campfire, put underneath that one with the soul touch, and I'll grab it. But I'll do it during the night, since I misplaced that one. I'll have to make sure that I have enough bees in here, so I'll breed up a couple more at a time. Not too many. But like I said, the next order of business is I got another side job to do, guys, and it's another mini nether hub. But I'll head over there in a second. Oh, I'm so happy to have these guys in there going. I bet I forget about this. I bet that's there the whole season, because I will forget about it. We have another little side job, mini hub to do, and I'll take you guys over there in a second. And then at the end of the episode, though, we'll finish this whole area up here. We got added a couple blackstone tentacles to this. I realized I hadn't gotten any down yet. I forgot to do that, so we'll get those in. Get some crimson vines in on the carrot and tater farms, and like the tentacles I make over here, and probably some down there as well. We'll see how it goes. Oh, the collection area. Like I was saying, I need some honey, like the honeycomb blocks and honey blocks for in here to decorate. So it was really important that I got these guys going. Hopefully soon enough this stuff will start. Oh, we already got one honey bottle. Let's see if and we got 4 honeycombs. So we're doing good. They work. Huzzah! Alright, but like I said, for the 100th time in this episode, I'll meet you guys back over at the mini nether hub that we're going to be doing here. So, and here is the area, little mini nether hub that we're going to be working on, and as you can see, it needs quite a bit of work. Actually, some of the ceiling still needs to be dug out, but the guy that has contacted me for this job has been working on that, so I appreciate that. Save a little time in here. But what he wants is the height of these things are going to be right here. To the height of this, that's where the ceiling is going to be. So what we have here is, I'll come over here earlier and measured it. And I'm gonna keep the portals at this same height, and we're gonna center it on this as well. So I'll probably have an even numbered portal. And the portal, I'm gonna make the portal like 11 tall. we'll come up with something funky for it. He wants black stone and some purple concrete and stuff like that, some glass mingled in there. But I have to come up with the design first, and like I did on the other one, I'm going to do the portals first. Now I'm probably just going to build these portals and then bring you guys back, and then kind of figure something out for the walls and the ceiling. Looks like he already started doing what he kind of wants for the walls over here. So I'll probably have to get a hold of him again and see what he's really wanting to do. Or is this something in here? No. Okay. He's got a lot of scaffolding up to kind of start knocking down or digging out some of the area that he needs. I'll probably end up eventually helping him out, but it looks like he is wanting blackstone for the ceilings and the walls. But we'll add some detail in there as well, here and there. Kind of make it, you know, got to keep this the job short here because we have our base to worry about too. But with Anita AFKing over there a lot, we'll start getting honey blocks. I might just go buy some too, just so we can finish the project up over there. But right now my focus is this, and hopefully we'll have this done in a couple days. Once I get the 4 portals built here, I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys, the portals are done, and I got the height of this mini nether hub as well. And it should be 11 blocks tall, I think, because that's the inside of the portal. I just made the portal as tall as the height of the mini hub. Now, the next thing I need to do is build up the walls and make some kind of design for the walls. I don't think it's going to be symmetrical because this over here is going to be right up next to a wall. I've got to figure out what to do there because I want to bring the wall up like one more out and then bring it up so that these don't link up to the walls that are on the edge of the portals. But I really like this. I really like these portals, guys. They really came together pretty well for me here when I designed it. Yeah. I mean, these are pretty much exactly what I designed. It took me about an hour to design them, I think, and then probably another couple hours to build them. Actually, it didn't take too long to build them. Probably not that long, but it wasn't too bad. Like I said, the next thing I do is the walls. The walls are next. Gonna repeat that about 5 more times before I'm done, but you know. That's probably what I do a lot. I probably repeat myself a lot in these videos, but anyways, that's what we're doing next. We're doing the walls next. But I'm gonna get to it here. Alright, guys. The portals, the columns in the corners and the walls are pretty much done. I just kind of added this last second kind of a thing to you know, just give some definition in between the columns here. And the columns are basically the same. There's a little difference in the middle of the columns, but we finished all these up in a live stream. It took about 2.5 hours, I think, to build all these. I built this one and that one over there, and just so I would have them on the server, so I wouldn't have to pop back and forth, you know, or pop back and forth on creative and look at what I designed. And then we just kind of did them all the way around. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, honestly. Got some work to do still. I was kind of working out what I want to do on the ceiling here. I think I'm going to grid it out and just use. And sorry about the Discord, guys. I forgot to silence it again, like I usually do. But I'm just kind of working on a design for the ceiling here. I'm not 100% what I'm going to do yet. I don't want to do exactly the same style I did before the other mini hub. I'm going to put purple concrete in there, I think, and just kind of grid it out. It's not going to look right. It's not going to look perfect because it's going to intersect weirdly with where the portals are located. But for the most part, we're just going to finish up the ceiling. Maybe do something a little different with the walls and the ceilings in the middle. It's going to be a little plain Jane. But I think I'm just going to do a test, kind of like a test wall here on one side, and let him right there. He just popped on, and let him kind of work out what he wants to do with the walls, which we're probably going to talk about here in a second. But anyways, let me get this job finished up, and when I do, I'll come back with you guys. All right, guys, and this side project is done. Took a little longer than I expected, but it's fine. It looks really good. I'm really kind of happy with the way this turned out too. The idea is kind of similar to what we did in the other mini Nether hub that we did over for the Spark of Insanity guys. That's actually what their names are. Their group, I was told. But yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing here. And I did a little sample on the wall of the idea I had for him to do for me. He's working on the next layer of glass down there, and yeah, it's the fog effect is really going to work here. I think it's going to really help. He probably needs to go with the black concrete where the stone is here too, but I can tell him that later. But when he's actually done with all this, because he's going to actually fill in the rest of the walls, and hopefully he'll do it on the ceiling as well. With this, it'll look really cool. I think that really helps. This gives me an idea of what to do on the other mini hub that I have to do as well. But I'm stamping a done label on here. I've cleaned up all my stuff. The rest of this stuff is theirs. I cleaned up all my stuff, and like usual, I don't take payment. I never do. Well, I mean, I say that, but if people want to, willing to donate resources that I need, then I will not say no. But for the most part, I don't charge. And right now, I'm not needing any resources, so I'm not going to take anything from them. But yeah, but we need to go over and kind of, because the bee farm is done as well, and I need to go show that off to you guys what we ended up doing over there. So once I get back over there, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, and the bees are all out and happy. I don't know about happy. It looks like they're getting all bunched up by the hives there as they're trying to return, but I don't know, they seem to work well enough. They'll eventually get going, get them moving. But this is pretty much the finished project, or project. And I guess it is a finished project as well, kind of. Still got to do the stone detail work. We also, Anita and I also finished the collection area down here as well. And these bees have been a working. And Anita actually helped me with the design in here, of all people. Anita, like where you see that, like she was like, "Why don't you use the stripped acacia log?" And I was like, "You know what? It looks really good up there, doesn't it?" Like it really helps in here. But I really like the way this come out, and I think the dark oak fences add quite a bit as well. Of course, the collection area here, the bees are pretty busy here. I cleaned this out probably a couple days ago, for the most part. Anita, what is this kind of language here, huh? Jeez. But yeah, the bees have been busy for sure. But that is pretty much it for this episode, guys. Yeah, it was quite an adventure. It took quite a while. Of course, there's a hole over here. I might just put a door there because we need some way to get back there. That's something I have not done well, is add access to the redstone areas, but we can figure it out. Yes, we can. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a good day or night. Be safe. Be good to each other. Bye.